Well, look at you hustling around and stacking cash already. I tell you, your dad would have been so proud. I think it's time for your first hire. And don't forget to take that course at the business administration school so you know what you're doing, all right?
Yeah, I already did. Yay! I didn't break the game. Okay. So business class is done. So now I need to go to that recruitment office, which I will do today after the close of business today. So we'll go to the maps, and I want to see, yeah, the recruitment agency is here, and they will open at 8 and they close at 1700. So I'll have a good amount of time to get over there before they close. And I want to make sure I have a good amount of money because paying for them to find people for me is expensive. So I have to make sure I have enough to do that. Okay. So this guy didn't say he hated the walls and floors. So we're getting better here, all right? It's only one wall that they hate. The floors were fine. He didn't hate it. That's good. Real quick, I want to see their attraction. So interior is at 22%. They don't particularly like the way it's designed. Cleanliness is okay. Pricing is great. They love the pricing. Since they love the pricing so much, I can just kind of maybe just a little something like that, since they like the pricing. I want them to be satisfied with the pricing though, right? And then I think, yeah, and then interior, we're going to work on that. And it says decorating the floors and walls of your business will increase this value. Adding furniture like tables, bins, loudspeakers will have a positive effect. And you heard, well, not heard, but you can read, like, these guys are coming in, they're like, hey, I really wish, I like it when stores have music and stuff. This place is eerily quiet. So we want to have, some kind of atmosphere in the store, and that's going to add to more satisfaction as we go. Can you set your house above your shop? You cannot. As far as I'm aware, properties are either residential or commercial. They're not both. But I mean, I live pretty close. That's okay. Oh, sorry, ambulance. Excuse me, people. Beep, beep. Just gonna pull myself right here. Excellent parking job. All right, and we'll just go into the recruitment center. And again, this is expensive, but we're gonna see what we can do here. So I want to hire people for the GRIFT. I'm looking for customer service people, and they will retire and things too. So I want kind of people to be found that are younger. I'm not opposed to hiring someone in their 30s, but I probably won't hire anyone in their 40s or 50s. They will retire too quickly. Although right now I probably shouldn't be, beggars and choosers and all that, right? So I want like 3 candidates, and if you could find them over the course of 3 days, it will save me a little bit of money if I give them more time to find them. If I want them really quickly, then it will cost me more. I think this is probably an okay balance right here. So 2 days to find 3 people around this area, okay? So for now, we're gonna hire people that can work the cash register, and then I will take care of cleaning the place. Because the likeliness we find someone who's good at cleaning is probably nil. And since I can clean it to 100% and see it in the UI that it's 100%, I'll take care of the cleaning. I already did the business school. I don't need to restock my shelves at all, so I think I'm good to just chill. Oh, actually, there is one thing I want to do, and I think I have the time to do it. I don't know where it's sold other than Ica. So we're gonna go to Ica really quick. I'm sorry. This song has like an Ed Sheeran flow to it. God, it took 6% when I hit that building just now. I ran into the building. 6% on my damage. Welcome to the new Ica, the new IKEA. Totally redesigned, definitely reimagined here. It looks a lot better than it used to. I love it. We're gonna take this flatbed here. The carts can have more stuff on them. And let's look for some things that are gonna make our shop look better. So I'm thinking, like this big plant here is 140 bucks. That's pretty expensive, but this little plant here is 80. I like that. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's see what else we got. Like in kitchens and stores, there's so much stuff in the store, and everything that's everything you see can be clicked on and purchased, including the lamps and on the ceiling. So just find things you like the look of and grab it. So I think maybe this wavy carpet would be a good thing to have. We'll grab that. Maybe we'll... Television's a little pricey, but something to put on the wall would be a cool thing to have. Like, oh, and the speakers. We want to get the loudspeakers. They're $400. They're $400. All right, sorry, potted plant, you're going. We're gonna grab the speakers instead. I'm running out of money here. So, in fact, I need to make sure I have enough to pay my loan. Might not be the right time to go shopping. But you know what? Tell you what, let's just get the speakers for now. Because people want the speaker. Unless there's a quieter speaker. There's a smaller one here. I wonder if I could maybe use 2 of the smaller ones. I'd need a place to put it though. I don't think it'll let me place them on the it has to be like placed on a desk though, I think. You know what? We're just gonna get this $400 speaker. It's fine. Nobody can tell me what I can and can't buy. All right, good. We got the speaker. And the speaker is the radio. They're the same thing. You don't need a radio and a speaker. The speaker is the radio. So let's just go to Le Car. Our slightly damaged car. We have to wait for the agency to send us employees. So I'm gonna have to just, wait for that to happen. I know it's a red light, but I don't care. Storage, speaker, into the GRIFT. And I think we'll just place the speaker. Maybe we'll place it in the back of the store like this. No, you know what? They want to hear it when they get in the building. I don't know. Let's put it right here. You can see how loud it is. So from back here, this is how loud it is. If I get closer to it, right? So you can kind of feel what the customer experience is going to be like. You have multiple speakers and adjust the volumes accordingly, right? So here, I think the music might be a little bit loud, so we can toggle it to be like maybe here instead. And that way, there's music, but it's not like blasting you in the face. But at least they can hear it when they come into the store, and that's, I think, what they're looking for. So I think we'll rock with that. Go down to expensive gifts. Just restock this really quick. I like nice full shelves. Soda cans, there's only 4 missing. We could do a sale on soda. I don't think that's necessary. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and go to sleep really quick. Yeah, I know the hunger bar is low, but it doesn't matter a whole lot whether the hunger bar is down. It doesn't seem to matter anyway. If they start making... Like, I actually kind of hope he'll put in some sort of, like, health thing. Like, you're feeling sick today. And then that will not really change how your character moves, but it would dramatically reduce your mood, which means that your customer service skills and all that stuff would go down. I think that would be a good way to balance that out. To where, like, if you don't take care of yourself and eat regularly, then you'll end up serving customers poorly, and you'll be sick and things like that. But I to be clear, that's not in the game right now, as far as I know. So I want to see whether or not they still think anything. Like, it doesn't look like they're complaining about anything. They're not really thinking about, that things are ugly or something. They're not thinking about the fact that it's too quiet in the store. Okay, so something about the floors. I didn't see what that was. I think maybe that was another floors are ugly thing. I have $1,000, which, isn't enough to paint this right now. So he'll have to deal with it. But hopefully with the music going. You received a new message from the recruitment. Okay, so this is our first employee recruit. Customer service is 23%. They want $30 an hour. That's actually pretty good hourly. but I'm gonna have to pay to train them because their customer service is terrible. We're gonna leave this just for a little bit. See if I can get some better candidates. I did ask for 3 of them, and I can wait on those choices. I don't have to hire them right away. See if I get any other calls. And then if I can get... I only have 1 call. So interior is 34. That's as of yesterday, so I think this will change after today. Customer experience being 50. They still like the pricing, so we can hold off on that. They love how clean it is. And I can probably... Because I have extra energy... I do have energy at the end of the day, so I could open for longer. I think tomorrow I'll open for longer, and I hopefully will have enough employees at that point. I can hire employees, I mean, and then we'll be able to start snowballing this, because managing this yourself is not how the game is supposed to go, right? You have to micromanage one store, and then eventually you focus most of your time on the brand new thing, and your other things are kind of good to go and running, and they're running efficiently and everything. So as you get more businesses, you know, in the new business will get a lot more of your attention in the start. So interior, they're much happier with it now. I should have enough money, I think, to paint that wall to make them 100%. And then schedule, I think we'll go, let's say 7 to 5, that we're open 10 hours. I could then have each employee work 5-hour shifts. And if they want to be full-time, then that's great. If they want part-time, not so great. But I could always chime in and work too. You also have to remember that people can call in sick. So if you don't have enough staff that like had the day off, for example, you can't sub them in, right? That's going to be a problem too, I think. Where is my contacts? Right here. So this is the only candidate I've received so far. So I will have to wait on that just a little bit. How clean is my store right now? 74. We could clean it up a little bit before the start of the business day. 95. High traffic areas, you know. Got to clean those off. Not sure where it's hard to see dirt. You just kind of have to look at this and say, okay, the floor is slightly darker in that spot. But it is a little bit challenging to see where the dirt is. Like, where in the world is this 2% at? It's not worth chasing. Oh, I got it. Good. Okay. I'm on. Don't you dare. I'm here. I'm serving people, right? With excellent mood. All right, we got a couple more messages. Let's see. Oh, we're exhausted. It's okay. We're going to hire people for tomorrow. So let's just slowly walk back to our house. Oh, man. I'm so tired now. My 10-hour workday was too much, dude. Okay, so we want to hire people. So let's take a look at what they gave us. 47 an hour. They also have two preferences. They want full-time and they want no weekends. Okay. 47 an hour. 45 an hour for this dude. They're in their 40s. They want full-time and they want 5 days a week. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna hire you, and this person wants no weekends. I can make that happen, I think. 47 an hour is expensive for working at a gift shop. It's expensive. Yikes. Okay, so in the scheduler, let's take a look here. In the scheduler, I think we're gonna go take Libby Reed. We need you to work weekends. We know that. So we want this to not be the schedule for all days. So Libby, you're going to take the full shift on the weekends, I guess. Now, what does Libby want? Does he want... Yeah, she wants full-time. They both want full-time. Okay. So Libby's our weekend person. That's... The other guy doesn't want weekends. So that means that this dude is going to be... Let's actually fill this to all days for a second, so we can just kind of get a feel for what we're dealing with here. This will make it easy to fill every single day, and then I can adjust each day. So now I can turn this off. On Saturdays, we take Charlie out, we put Libby here. Sunday, same thing. Nope, reverse that. There it is. Okay, so with the schedule as it is now, Libby's got 45 hours a week. Not great. Charlie's got 25. We can make this work. So I think Friday, since Friday's technically not a weekend, take Libby off and put Charlie on the full shift. That gives 30. And then Thursday, we can just simply give Libby a little bit less time and Charlie a little bit more time. And actually, let's just do that. So we end up with Libby having Thursdays and Fridays off. Charlie has Saturdays and Sundays off. And then they both work a split shift Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And they're all assigned to cleaning. Every single one of them are on cleaning. Let's put this down where it's supposed to go. There it is. Yeah, we'll do the same thing for both of these guys. Thank you for that. I didn't notice the order that these things were in. There we go. And we go. And there we go. There, like that. And then that's Wednesday. Okay, so that's good. And then Thursday, move it down, slide them over like that. Friday, same thing. Saturday, Libby. And they don't like the really long shifts, but suck it up, Buttercup. You got everything you asked for. Full-time is green. That's good. And full-time and no weekends, both green. I'm meeting their demands. Their demands are met. And now we're open 7 days a week, and I don't have to do it.
Look at who's the boss. You did a good job on that hire, kid. I know having an employee takes a big cut out of what you're taking in, but it also gives you extra time. Time to, start cleaning up these floors. Oh, man.
Oh, shut up. That ain't me. My floors are spotless. All right. We're good? I gave one an hour more. Wait, what? Hold on. What do you mean? On Mondays and... No. Split. Ah, I see it. There it is. Yep. And then boom, 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 boom. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're good. That's the schedule. So now it's all about inventory. Just keeping an eye on that. And yeah, it's gonna take a cut out of me. I'm not gonna be as profitable. But the big thing about this now is that it frees up my time, and I can go in and really fine tune things. I can go around the city, restock things. I can start new businesses. I can clean the floors because I don't have any cleaning employees, so I need to, maybe go in and clean the floors every once in a while, which isn't the most glorious thing to do. Eventually, I'll just get cleaning employees, but I'm not making enough money to have to bother with that yet. So I mop the floors. There, done.
Floors? Well, looking good. Make sure you keep them clean. You don't want the customers walking around in a dirty store, okay? All right, now, back to business. Maybe it's time to start looking for other opportunities. By any chance, have you noticed that people, your customers, are looking for something to drink? How about stocking a fridge or something like that with cans of soda? You can make some extra money on that.
He already did that, though, but that's nice. Now, this person's like, what awful customer service. Oh, God, I'm never coming back here. And that's because my employees are not nearly as good at customer service as I am. There's also another element to the game, which you will soon see if I stay in the store and you can see their thought bubbles. Eventually, they're going to say, hey, man, do you even care about your store? I mean, your employees don't even have uniforms. Okay, so what we can do right here, how about a uniform maybe, right? So what we can do now is we can go to the business manager, and I want to say it's in not in the settings. I know it's somewhere in here. Inventory, pricing, schedules, deliveries. I know it's in here. I just don't know where. Not contacts. Econoview. Market Insider. Where is this? I know it's here somewhere. Maybe it's in the settings. No, I know this is in here. I'll find it. Ah, here it is. Okay, you have to click the individual employee. So the individual employee has a configure uniform preset. And so by default, you have unassigned. So they're allowed to come to the store and work for you wearing whatever they want. which isn't necessarily the most professional look, all right? And it's going to reduce customer satisfaction because they're going to be like, oh, what is this, right? So we're going to go in and we're going to say default, and then we can change what that default looks like. So this looks more like a fast food restaurant kind of thing. Let's just have a simple blue shirt, and then we can take in, maybe have darker pants. We could, everybody has, let's say, black shoes. That's fine. We don't want any hats in our store for some reason. We just say no hats, and we don't need any aprons. So this is our standard, our standard default. Now we can also adjust this, and we could say we want to create a new preset. Let's say, so we can confirm this and just say that this is a GRIFT. This is the GRIFT preset, okay? And then we can adjust this one as whatever the GRIFT is. So we could say that this outfit that we're going to do is for the GRIFT instead, okay? So that's the GRIFT. We can save that and then also go in to here, okay? Because default will apply to all businesses, right? If we're going to select it, it's like every business has this. So GRIFT would be, so if I ever open up another shop, for example, another gift shop or another store that is like the GRIFT, I could have the same uniforms for them too, right? Be consistent between businesses. Both male and female presets will allow us to individually control that. So we can say like this, and then darker pants, and then dark shoes. I don't really want them to like have to wear heels, all right? You don't need to do this. It's uncomfortable. You can wear sneakers, that's fine. And then like that. So this is gonna be our, for the GRIFT, okay? So then I can go in and say, hey, Libby, you wear GRIFT, okay? And then Charlie, you do the same thing. You wear GRIFT. And so now they have that. Now, he's already working today, so he's not going to change his outfit in the middle of the day, okay? But what I could do, maybe, is I could send him home. I could assign myself here instead for today. And then I don't think that, I'm not sure if that sends him home or not. Does that send him home? Does that send him home, I wonder? He's supposed to be here. Whoops. Well, now he's gone. He's not here today. Now it's just me. So better customer service for people today because I'm here instead. And when they come into work next time, they'll have a uniform. All right, so now I'm going to be very, very tired. But I can go back into the business manager really quick and then just make sure that Charlie is assigned to Thursdays like that. Okay. All right, let's restock, get the floors swept, all that stuff. Hey, Architect, what drew your attention to this game? The dev reached out a long time ago. I had played a lot of Startup Company before. I've played several business simulators in the past. Games where you manage a business, I suppose. I've done that in the past, and the game was appealing to me because I generally like business managers, but I also like RPGs, and this is a nice balance between the two of them, and it gives me a chance to be myself. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like it gives me a different game, right? It's not the same cookie cutter approach that we've seen before. It's something different. It's trying out a new way of making this type of genre of game, and in a way, kind of giving its own twist to a genre, and that's appealing to me. I want to play games that are trying innovative things. I want to showcase stuff that's different. It's thinking a little bit outside the box. Maybe not like really crazy, but at least enough to where we can look at it and go, hey, interesting. And that's what I think this game is doing for me. So this year especially, I'm trying to focus on showcasing games that have something a little bit different about it. Even if it's like a popular thing that's gonna just, oh man, you should play this, you'll get lots of views. I'm not necessarily interested in it if it's just not, it's not gripping me, it's not different enough. And that's what I'm kind of hoping to do. I'm hoping to get something that's, to find things that are different enough for me to explore. And this kind of draws me into that. I've covered it in pretty good detail in the past when it was in really early beta. And actually I started with the alpha, I think. And then, so I can either borrow more money. I need to get to $8,000 in my bank account. I can either borrow more money from Jensen Capital, which is why that's on the marker here, or I can just let the businesses run until I have $8 grand. So it's kind of up to, it's up to me, but it's up to you if you're playing the game on how you want to approach that. If I look in my economy view right now, I still have 235 days left to pay on this loan. It's not the greatest thing in the world. I am making quite a bit of money per day, though. I could afford to progress the game further a little bit, get another business going, right? Kind of snowball this, use debt as a tool. So I could go ahead and do that. And I think I will in this particular instance, but I probably won't spend a ton of time I'm probably not going to spend a lot going into debt in the future. But in this single instance, I think I'm going to borrow a little bit more money to get to like maybe 10 grand in my bank account. And then, we can go from there. So let's say I want to borrow another $6,000. It's only $7 of extra interest a day. And this capital could be put to good use in ways that could make me more money in the future. So I can go ahead and do that. All right, good, done.
There you go, kiddo. Continue listening to your customers and keep improving. Keep improving. And by the way, you don't build an entire empire with just a gift shop, right? I think you should consider opening a new business. That said, you don't want to go rushing into something willy-nilly. You gotta know what people want. There's an app for that. Market Insider app. See what people are looking for.
So I want to come back in really quick. You can see he now has blue hair, apparently. Didn't know that. He now has blue hair, but he also has the uniform, right? So he's wearing an actual uniform. He looks like he works here now. Everything is nice. The walls are not that great of a color. They really hate them. They still don't like... They say it's ugly floors and walls. Which, take offense to that, all right? I designed this myself, okay? So what if I only spent the $30 cheapo wall pattern, okay? Cheapo wall pattern. What, you want this gaudy stripe thing? Huh? How about this? It costs more, so it must be better, right? Come on, this looks fine. Anyway, we could probably get some like plants and stuff in here. Invest in the customer experience. It's still 62% on the interior, so we could maybe take a look at that. Customer service is also low, so the next thing we want to do is start training our employees to have better customer service. And I like the idea of getting one business to be really automated and just sort of taking care of itself before I move on to the next one. But this extra capital that I'm looking to get, that I'm looking to get here, like why I took the loan, is to invest in my employees. I want to invest in training them. And so one thing I'm going to do is, it looks like I can get this last candidate here, right? Caleb Morris. He wants full-time and 5 days a week. So I'm not able to really accommodate that currently unless I get another cash register, and that's going to be over my balance. So what I'm going to do instead, it might be a little bit slower progression wise, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go in and take Libby here, who has the worst customer service of everybody, and I'm going to train her. To get her trained, we need to unassign her from her schedules. So she is no longer assigned to the GRIFT. And then we're going to train her. It cost me $295, and it will train her service by 10% for that one day. So we're going to get her training, and instead, we will work her shifts for the time being. And I'm doing this on a Friday because I'd rather work full days. So I'm going to work Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll train her to 43%. Then we'll drop her back in and get her on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, etc. So I don't have to work partial days. And then what we'll do is, after Wednesday, we'll unassign Charlie and get him training on Thursday and Friday. And again, we'll work his shift so that we can get these guys to be much better in customer service, right? So we want the customers to be really happy with our services, because then more of them will come in, word of mouth, etc. We'll get more people, more customers all the time, which is great. Cool Man Fight, thank you for renewing at the Hat Lair. Hello, Charlie, I'm doing good today. How are you today? My favorite color is neon pink. Come on, really? Yeah, I can believe it. I think it's my new favorite color, too. Hey! Hey, I'm driving here. Oh, you guys are gonna block me in. Come on, green light. I'm butting in. There's no way to turn your blinker on. I don't think. I would love more control Wait, is this? I don't know if this is the right road. I don't think it is. I think I'm one street over. We'll see. It used to be easy. I would just go to the end. Yeah, this is the wrong street. My bad. Sorry. You know what? We're going the wrong way. Sorry, not sorry. It used to be easy. You just go to the end of the map and take a left, and there's IKEA. But now the map is extended, so. All right, yeah, I'll just park here. I'm gonna get some plants and some other things that maybe help the interior a little bit. Right? I want to make this business really shine. I think the next business will probably be a restaurant, but it wants me to open the Market Insider app and sort by listed demanded. So Market Insider and then sort by demand. So burgers, right? Burger joint. That's what it wants. Another restaurant. Pretty good. So we have 8 business providers, right? But everybody wants food and the demand is going up. So, I mean, might be good. We could also open up a donut shop. There's no donut shops at all. They want donuts. So if we open up a restaurant and we offer burgers and donuts and different things that people don't have, pizza, you know, we can offer a whole bunch of things and then drive a whole bunch of people in. There's also a real estate tab now, and you can buy, like I said before, you can buy all these different buildings, and they are very expensive because they're, you know, buildings. And then you can rent them out to other businesses and you know, collect rent on them and stuff. So that's nice.
Now you know, in business we always research a market before we go into it. You'll never get rich by supplying products that aren't in demand. Before you start your next business, make sure to get the business administration diploma at the school.
And now I need business administration so I can have multiple businesses. So I'm going to take that tall plant. I think that's probably a cool thing to have. There's this painting on the wall. I can't really see what it is, but you know what? I'm going to take that too. And what else could we do that maybe spices up the place? This little rug was interesting. Is there a bigger one? I don't think there's any bigger rugs. Ceiling lamps. I just love how they're, you know, IKEA, right? They're all in the boxes and everything, and you have to go into the big stock room and take them. You can see the display, but if you want it, you just, you know, write down the number, and then if you've never been to IKEA, that's how you kind of do it. Some stuff you can just walk with, but most of the stuff like furniture, you just look at it and it has a tag on it, like with a number or something, and then at the very end of the store, you'll see this giant warehouse sort of room right before checkout, and it's just shelves and shelves and shelves of all these different big boxes and stuff with numbers. And you go and find the numbers that you wanted, and you just grab it, and it's very good that way. I don't think we necessarily have to do it here, but yeah, the different carpets and stuff are all in boxes back here. You can just grab them like I've been doing, but you can also do that if you want to. Should we buy anything for our apartment? I don't know if it'll help our happiness at all. There currently doesn't seem to be much of an advantage to like grabbing something for your apartment, other than just the fact that you have it. But it doesn't seem to be an advantage to doing that yet. So I think I'm gonna pass on that for now. And I think I'm good. I think I got enough stuff to where if I put this in my restaurant, if I put this in my gift shop, I think that'll really bring the interior up, and people will like it more. So let's go ahead and just get these 3 things. You can hold shift inside the store to run. Everyone can know I'm in a big hurry. And then it's the opposite outside. So you run by default outside. If you hold shift, you'll walk. And then inside, you walk and then you hold shift to run. Just gonna leave that cart there. Remember, we're working in the store Saturday and Sunday so that we could get our employees some proper training. I want to be able to kind of just leave it, you know, set it and forget it. It's kind of what I want to be able to do for these businesses. Pretty sure I went the wrong street over. Yeah, I'm paying attention to this instead of where my business is. Well, we'll come in from the proper side to park anyway. That's fine. Hi, Big Z. Great to see you and catch a stream. Hope kiddos are doing great and full-time dad days are not too busy. I wouldn't say the full-time dad job is I wouldn't say it's particularly tiring until you try to do something else after it. She's not able to crawl yet, you know, so most of the job is just kind of sitting around, right? It's not physically demanding yet. But once she starts crawling and get mobile, then I'm sure it will get significantly more challenging in terms of like how, you know, hard it is to, you know, how physical the job is, I guess. But for now, it's fine. I got a big plant in the back corner. That's back corner or right here? I think I'll put it here instead, just kind of like so they can see it. Maybe they don't go to the back corner and see the plant, you know? I don't know if that actually matters, but the carpet. We'll place the carpet, I think, right in front. I'm wondering if this actually has an impact on dirt in the store. That would be an interesting thing, like an Easter egg kind of thing, right? Like if you put a carpet right here by the door, then it has an impact. Like if I did this right here, I mean, that would theoretically have a huge impact on the amount of dirt that's tracked into the store, right? Most of that dirt would get caught up in this carpet. So, I mean, I don't think that's a thing in the game, but if it is, then that would be amazing. Like a little hidden gem, like, oh, if you do this, you have to clean less, right? That would be actually pretty good. And then let's say we put like this picture. Maybe this is like a founder's picture or something. I don't know what it is, but we can put it like right behind the, maybe slightly offset like that. So now there's like, you know, something else being decorated in here. This is shop's looking pretty good. Your employees will automatically stock your shelves, so you don't have to do that. If an employee works that day, they'll automatically restock your shelves. As long as they are in here, as long as you have something on the shelves, they'll do it. So I have almost 100 soda cans. That's fine. I am getting really light though on cheap gifts and expensive gifts. So it may look like I've got an okay amount of money, but I'm gonna have to spend to keep stuff in stock. And then I have to work tomorrow. So is it possible for me to get things back in stock today? Wrong store. That's IKEA. Gotta go this way. This one. Closes in 2 hours, which is basically 1 hour. I might be able to get there in time. Take a left, go down 2 blocks, take a right. Might be able to get there in time. Of course, not with these cars in my way. Sorry, guys. I'm in a hurry. Beep, beep. Thank you for turning left. Or turning right, I guess. If I can't get them today, it's going to be harder to get them tomorrow. Because I'll be working tomorrow. Oh, take a right. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, and... cutting in. Oh, yeah. Plenty of time. Not even a challenge. All right, as long as we're in, then that's good. We don't have to buy everything before we get out. Okay, cool. All right, let's park this right here. Daniel, what are you? I don't know what you're. What are you asking? Are you? Why are you spamming that to me? I don't understand. Please don't do that. Cheap gift. Let's get like 3 more boxes of that. We'll go expensive gifts here. We'll see about getting 5. I probably don't have enough money for that many boxes. 2 will be enough. I have enough soda already. Yeah, I'm cutting it close there. Let's just go with that. We'll keep our stuff stocked like this. So we're taking 3 boxes of cheap, 2 expensive. It's like a drive-through. Can you imagine if Costco was a drive-through? I mean, it'd just be a longer line than it already is, right? Imagine like a drive... Like, Costco is already crowded. Did I just hit that guy? I think I barely missed him. I really don't know. He was still walking when I left, so it wasn't me. If he dies, it's not me. Costco's already, if you've been to Costco, or maybe you're more of a Sam's Club person, I don't know. But been at Costco, it's already crowded all the time. At least one near me is. like everybody with their carts. Hard to move around. All right, get the expensive gifts brought in, then I'll bring the hand cart out for the other 4 boxes. And truck for the other 4. There we go. All right, and like this. There we go. Okay. I think we're almost ready to... Remember, we got to manage it on Saturday because our employee's going to class. So we'll go in and say we open at 7, so we're gonna wake up at like say 6. Let's go 5. Let's go 6. That way we have enough time to mop the floors and stuff too. Let's get some food. There we go. I wonder if better food allows you to be hungry less often, right? Or allows your hunger stat to go down slower. That's not what I want to do. Not what I want to do at all. Put that back. Cleaning. There it is. Like if I have a kitchen or something, can I cook the food and then if I cook a meal, my hunger meter goes down slower kind of thing? If that was the case and I was like loaded with money, it might be better to just go to a restaurant and like order a hot dog or something. I think 99 is good enough. We're hunting and pecking for that extra 1%. How very entrepreneurial of us. All right, all done. All right, assign ourselves here. There we go. We should have great customer service today. It's been kind of lacking lately, but... Or sorry, this has been lacking a lot lately, but we should have much better service today because it's us. Business owner, I think, always does better overall. It would be cool, I think, to have some sort of... kind of like Startup Company was, where the founder of the company gets to make their character really good at something, or no, maybe I'm thinking of... I think I am thinking of Startup Company as well, but what I really was thinking of was Software Incorporated, where you have sort of these sliders and stats and how good you are at certain things, and then based on that, you can control what kind of jobs you do. I think it would be interesting if like maybe my business owner was more charismatic, but he's not as good with money, then perhaps my pricing or my ability to price things are a little bit bad, or marketing is less effective if I'm not very good at that, or I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas, but I don't think they're necessarily good ideas. As I say them, I'm thinking, I don't know. Did you sign her to train today? Yeah, she is training today. She's got no task. So she was training today. She's done. I can train her again, and it's 3:19, and then she'll train that tomorrow too. And then once she's done with that tomorrow, I can then go in and assign her to work Monday. We'll do the same thing again. Just give me enough time to sweep the floors and everything. Made 1907. It's nice when you don't have to pay people. I got 10 bits of food in there. That's no big deal. So this wants me to go do my fundamental business administration course, which I'll do once I'm done, working these shifts. Let's grab the expensive gifts, just kind of restock really quick. Still not liking my interior. I feel like adding the plants and stuff made the interior score drop. Maybe people don't like where the plant is. Maybe I do move it to the back corner. I don't know. Maybe they don't like plants. Maybe the radio's not loud enough. I don't know. Wait, what did they say? Did he say the music was too loud in here? I can move it over here. Kind of in my way now, though. Here. Move it right there. What do you think of that? Walls and floors are so ugly here. God, you guys are so picky. It's gonna cost me so much money. Admittedly, the shop does look better like this. It's just money, dude. I have to unassign myself in order to walk. That's funny. All right, do you guys still hate the floors? I don't know. My question is, whose gift shop closes at 5? I feel like I would probably pick up gifts after work than before it. I wonder if the game does that. Maybe. I don't remember if there's a way to analyze like the timing in which people come in. There is the days, like customers over time. So this is yesterday right here. Okay, so you can see kind of when people are coming in. It does look like business does pick up later in the day. You might be onto something there. And now that I'm done working that schedule, I can probably shift that. You're right. Let's test that out. You might be right. Let's try 9. We'll do like 10 to 9 instead. All right, how's that? And then we have to reset everybody's schedule, which is fine because we already had Libby training. She's up to 43% now. We're gonna reassign her to the GRIFT, and then we want to go in and get them rescheduled. So, Libby, you are working all of Sunday and all of Saturday. She's at 43, which isn't not great. We want better customer service than that, but I also have other things I want to do as well, right? So Friday is all Charlie. There he goes. And this is an 11-hour shift, which is really, I think maybe we pull back and do a 10-hour shift. 10 hours might be a little bit, 11 hours might be too much. We could do like 10 to 8 instead. There we go. Yeah, same thing here and here and here and here. Okay. And then I can say autofill all, but I need to hire an HR manager in order to use that feature. It does say that. So Monday, we'll have you work like this, let's say. So it should be 5 hours each, right? Yeah, 10 to 3 and then 3 to 8. And so that will be the shift we do for each of you like this. And then that should give you guys the hours that you required. 35 and 25. All right, he's got to work a full day on Thursday. All right, good. So now they're 35 apiece. They're both full-time at 35. They just, you know, have, like, the end of the week, they each work the whole shift, and then here they swap it. So that seems pretty good. Okay. Okay, so she's here now, and we're open later now. It just automatically starts that and has that open later now. So we'll see how that works. And then she should restock my shelves for me. So the only thing I need to do is clean. Oh. Which isn't a big deal. Come into the store whenever it's convenient for me at any hour of the day and wipe down the floors. It's no big deal. I think as long as the bar is green, the customers are okay with the cleanliness. And you know, honestly, if there's going to be this many people, they might be forming a line, right? It's possible we would want multiple cash registers in here. I don't know, we'll see. It looks like they are forming a line out towards the door. Did that person just walk out without paying? I feel like a person with a... Did a person with a basket just walk straight out the door? Or maybe they were stacked on top of each other. I don't know. Anyway, we're pretty good there. So now that we've got everybody in their positions like that, we can go in and get back to work on the business school. So when does the school open? When does that school open? It is 6. Okay, 6 o'clock to 8. Fair. So we'll just wake up, let's say 5:08. Right in the morning.